What did a friend do that instantly made you catch feelings? Back in college, there was a girl named Margot who lived 2 doors down from me, and every Friday our entire floor crammed into my room for game night. I need to be clear about something before this goes anywhere. I do not lose at Mario Kart. I have never lost at Mario Kart. People on my floor used to draw straws over who had to sit next to me, because I am, by every available measure, insufferable about it. Margot knew this. She'd been beaten by me something like 40 Fridays in a row, and kept showing up anyway, which, looking back, probably should have told me something. This particular Friday, it was just the two of us. Everyone else had a midterm. She walked in wearing one of those oversized hoodies, dropped onto the beanbag next to me, grabbed the second controller without asking, and said, "Tonight's the night I finally take you down." I laughed. I told her people had been saying that since freshman orientation, and the graveyard was full. She just smirked and cracked her knuckles like she actually meant it this time. First race, she's doing her little focused thing, tongue poking out the corner of her mouth, leaning hard into every turn like the couch is going to steer for her. At one point, she nailed a shortcut she'd never landed before and threw both fists in the air, and the hood fell back, and her hair was a complete mess, and she was grinning at me like she'd won the lottery. Something in my chest did a stupid little flip. For about half a second, I forgot I was holding a controller. Then I remembered I was in second place. Unacceptable. I hit her with a red shell on the final straight and took the checkered flag. The flip went away. There was work to do. She called me a menace under her breath. I took it as a compliment. Second race, she actually leads most of the way. I'm grinding my teeth, hunched forward like a gargoyle, and she glances over, catches me sitting there that intense, and just starts laughing. This warm, helpless laugh, the kind you feel in your own ribs. She put her hand on my arm and said, "You are taking this so seriously. It's actually kind of adorable." Adorable. She said adorable. And I'll be honest with you, for one shining moment I thought, maybe this is it. Maybe 2 years of game nights have been quietly building to exactly this. Then I noticed she'd let off the gas to look at me. Rookie mistake. I banked off the wall, threaded the inside line, and stole first by half a cart length. I do not get distracted. She does. That, right there, is the entire difference between us. By the final race, she's somehow tied with me on points. Whoever wins this one wins the night, and the bragging rights, and possibly the rest of my dignity. And here is where it got genuinely dangerous, because halfway through she spun out on the rainbow track, dropped straight to last, and made this tiny defeated sound. Then she looked over at me with these big sad eyes, and I felt it. I felt the urge to slow down, to let her catch up, to let her have one, just one. After 40 Fridays of carnage, to be, for a single fleeting moment, a decent and loving human being. My thumb actually hovered over the brake. I want you to understand what I did next. I had been hoarding a blue shell for 9 minutes. 9 real minutes. I'd been holding it since the first lap of the first race specifically, so that I would never, under any circumstances, not have it. I did not let her catch up. I dropped back into second on purpose, sat there patiently while she clawed her way up to first on the final lap, and the instant she took the lead, I launched it. That blue shell found her at the finish line like it had her home address. She crossed in 8th. I rolled through the wreckage into first place without ever touching the brake. She stared at the screen. Then she stared at me. "You had that the whole time." It wasn't a question. I set my controller down gently, like setting flowers on a grave. "Margot," I said, "I have liked you since sophomore year. I think about you constantly. You are genuinely the best part of my entire week." Her face started to soften. "And I would still blue shell you into the sun on the final lap of a tied night every single time, without 1 ounce of regret. Some things matter more than feelings."